Greetings, curious minds. Welcome to Frontier Obscura, where we dive deep into the bizarre, unravel the unknown, and shine a light on the shadows of the universe. Buckle up for a journey to the edges of human knowledge.
For centuries, tales of vampires have captivated and terrified people around the world. But what if these legends weren't just the product of imagination? What if they were based on real medical conditions that our ancestors couldn't explain? Today, we're unmasking vampire legends, exploring how certain diseases might have fueled beliefs in the undead. We'll focus on three main culprits: porphyria, rabies, and tuberculosis. Let's start with porphyria, a group of disorders affecting the production of heme, a crucial component of blood. One type of porphyria, called erythropoietic protoporphyria, causes extreme sensitivity to sunlight. Sufferers may experience burning pain and blistering when exposed to the sun. Sound familiar? This sun sensitivity mirrors the vampire's legendary aversion to daylight, but the connections don't stop there. Some forms of porphyria can cause the gums to recede, making teeth appear longer and more fang-like. In severe cases, the lips and gums might tighten, creating a snarling appearance. Perhaps most intriguingly, before modern treatments were available, some doctors advised patients with porphyria to drink blood to alleviate their symptoms. While this treatment was based on flawed understanding, it eerily echoes the vampire's need to drink blood. Our next suspect in the creation of vampire legends is a disease we're all familiar with: rabies. Rabies is a viral disease that attacks the central nervous system. In its advanced stages, it can cause a range of symptoms that seem almost supernatural. Rabies can cause insomnia, making victims nocturnal. It can increase aggression and cause confusion, potentially leading to attacks on others. Perhaps most vampire-like, it can cause hypersexuality and a tendency to bite. Interestingly, rabies is often transmitted by animals historically linked to vampire legends, such as bats, wolves, and rats. This connection might have further fueled the association between the disease's symptoms and beliefs in vampirism. Our final disease is one that terrorized communities for centuries: tuberculosis, once known as consumption. Tuberculosis is a bacterial infection primarily affecting the lungs. In the past, it was often fatal, and its symptoms could be mistaken for signs of vampirism. TB patients often became pale and gaunt, with blood sometimes appearing on their lips due to coughing, features commonly associated with vampire lore. Perhaps most significantly, tuberculosis often spread through families, with sufferers slowly wasting away as their relatives began to show similar symptoms. To the uneducated eye, it might have appeared as if the originally infected person was somehow draining the life from their family members even after death. This belief led to some gruesome practices. In parts of 18th and 19th century Europe, it wasn't uncommon to exhume the bodies of suspected vampires. Often, these corpses would show signs of continued life after death: blood in the mouth, growing hair and nails, and a bloated appearance. Today we know these are natural parts of the decomposition process, but to our ancestors they seem to confirm their worst fears about the undead. It's important to note that vampire legends existed in many cultures, and no single medical condition can explain all of these myths. The vampire, as we know it today, is a complex figure born from a mixture of folklore, superstition, and misunderstood natural phenomena. Today, porphyria, rabies, and tuberculosis are well understood and, in many cases, treatable or preventable. Yet the vampire continues to captivate our imagination, reminding us of a time when the line between the natural and supernatural was much less clear. By unmasking these legends, we don't diminish their power. Instead, we gain a deeper appreciation for the complex interplay between human experience, medical mystery, and the enduring power of myth. In the end, the real story behind vampire legends proves just as fascinating as the tales themselves. And if you liked this episode, be sure to like, subscribe, and share this video with a friend.